we're gonna go ahead and jump right into where we left off. I have done some stuff off of camera. More, I just been growing trees and chopping down trees, trying to get as much wood as possible. Decent amount. Welcome to everybody to the stream though. We're gonna be jumping down. I did get my water elevator done, so I'm really excited about that, so we don't have to necessarily dive down there anymore. Oop, get rid of hey. As you see, and I did put it in the thumbnail. Thank you very much for the like, I really appreciate it. Yeah, 11, 12, and 13. Today's stream is going to be pretty long, and I want to get a lot done. So that's the reason why I'm calling it 11, 12, and 13, because honestly, I don't know. I might have to break this up into a couple different highlights, and I know that this week I'm going to be doing a lot of editing and getting my highlights done because I've been kind of falling behind on that. So that is my goal for today. If you are joining me on Twitch, I do have a live stream over on my YouTube channel if you wanted to be a little bit more interactive, and join me over there. Or you can just watch me on Twitch. I do appreciate it either way. But anyway, I did get this kind of entry area done. As you can see, I think it looks pretty good. I did like a little walkway back here. I haven't got all the backdrop done here, which I'm hoping to get done today as well. I have a lot on my agenda for today's stream, so I'm pretty excited about it. I did change a couple things around though, so I'm gonna go and discuss that with you guys. I haven't switched anything on this side, but if you guys remember from last stream, I had all of this stuff over here on this side, and I'll explain why I moved it the way that I did, and then I added some other stuff, you know, like your basic, you know, dirt, gravel, all that stuff. So I was able to kind of clear out and clean up a lot of my chests and stuff like that, and got it all sorted out. I noticed I had like a lot of stone. This thing's pretty loaded up, and I did put some extra chests back there. If you guys remember, it was just like a one chest system. So anyway, so what I did, and the reason why I switched it over, is what I noticed in my one of my main worlds is things like cobblestone, stone, and sand sometimes could get really loaded up and get to a point where it's like it overfills, and then you just have a ton of it. And so I wanted basically an area for the sand and stone and cobblestone to go so it could be smelted. Well, I was going to do it over here, and I was like, well, the auto smelter right here, that would kind of look bad, and it wouldn't really go with the, you know, it just wouldn't look nice once I start getting all these sections, you know, put for the auto sorter and stuff like that. That's another issue that I've been having, is these slimes. Seriously, during this whole time, all I've done is been killing all the slimes and stuff like that that have been attacking me, and I've gotten this much so far just because of those guys. So anyway, back to what we were talking about. So I have these three that I have a overage system right back here, and if you look back here, I have a auto smelter, and we're going to be hooking this up. I have to mine this down here a little bit so I can get back here. I'm going to be hooking this up to a hub, basically, to go back into the sorter. And I've already got a whole bunch, like I put iron, gold, copper, and then dried, or kelp, I guess, to be smelted. And so let's go ahead and go up there, and so I can kind of show you what I did as much as I can. But basically it's just a furnace with some hoppers and some chests going into a fuel side and a ore slash things to be smelted side. But what I did was I just added a whole bunch. Oh, hey Emmanuel, thanks for joining. I'll see you in a little bit. So what I did was I added a couple of bamboo, because I wanted to have at least two, just in case one missed the first one and kind of skip to the next one, and just go to the next one. And then I have dried kelp blocks, which I'll have a kelp area and then just turn it into dried kelp blocks, and it'll just go straight back into the sorter. And then I have gold, copper, and iron, and then it'll just go in on kelp. Sorry, I forgot the kelp. And then it'll go into the, you know, the cobblestone and stone and sand. And then on the back side, you can kind of see I have, I don't know if you can see it honestly. Let's see here if I can jump down here. I have a system of hoppers that are hooked up right here. Anyway, these two I don't have to have hooked up to the runover, because if items come through here, they're going to just automatically get dropped into these chests. But if these get filled, then they just get sent to the back hoppers, which you kind of see back there, and then they get sent to the smelter. So once these get all the way full, that way I don't have to worry about it. It's just going to go into the smelter and then eventually get turned into either the stone, like if it's cobblestone, it'll get turned into stone and then hop right back into here. And once this gets filled, then it's just going to go to the smooth stone. And then for the sand, it'll just get turned into glass and go to the glass. So that's what I did there. And then I just added a couple more sorter sections over here just for the new stuff. Because in the future, I would like to get a mob farm, specifically a creeper farm. I don't think I'm going to do everything else, honestly. I think I have enough arrows. I think I have enough rotten flesh. And I don't really need to trade for emeralds, because I was going to do just a regular mob farm. I'm just going to go straight creeper farm because I want the gunpowder fully. And so when I do the mob farm, I've decided that I'm just going to do the creeper farm so I can get the gunpowder. So yeah, it is a lot of iron for the hoppers, but with my iron farm, it's been working really well. I have 40 villagers, which means that I have a potential of getting 4 iron golems. And even with the iron that I'm building on the walls, on the ceilings, even for some of the pillars over here, I'm doing like iron and stuff like that. Even with all that, I still have a lot of iron, and I don't think I'm going to be running out anytime soon. The biggest thing, honestly, if anybody has wood for sale, I will buy wood, because that's my big issue, honestly, with the hoppers is it actually goes through a lot of wood, and that's why I've been chopping down a ton of trees. The iron's the easy part. In retrospect, all I have to do, I mean, right now I'm collecting iron as we speak, but with the chests that we need, I mean, I got quite a bit of wood saved up here, got some chests made up and stuff like that, so I can actually get a lot of that done. But it definitely is the wood's the issue. A lot of people get irritated with the way that I've been doing my collection systems, because I use a lot of minecart hoppers. But the reason why I'm doing it, and I've mentioned it before on other streams, is the only reason, like literally the only reason why I am doing the minecart hoppers as much as I am, is strictly because I don't want lag in the server. That's honestly the only reason why I'm doing it that way. If you want to, you could just do a rail with is this my silk touch? Okay, you could do a rail with a minecart hopper and it will do the same thing. So don't think that you have to do it exactly the same way that I'm doing for my farms today, because you don't have to do it that way. There's a lot easier ways to do it. But today I have a lot of farms, because one, we need a kelp farm so we can have stuff going into the furnace section, so we can have kelp going in there to be smelted. We need bamboo to be the source of fuel that will smelt that kelp, and then we're gonna have to put a place for the kelp to go. And then if we have time, I do want to get the hub built, which I think will be like around here ish, that will go back into the sorter, so all the items that are coming from the smelter will get funneled back into the sorter and go where it needs to go. As well as on this side, because I kind of cleared this out as well. I don't know if you guys noticed, but usually I had like And this whole section's been mined out to kind of give you an idea of where this is in the base from previous streams. Hey Panda, what's going on? Nice to see you, man. Oh, it doesn't matter what. Oh, I just noticed any kind of wood. Honestly, it doesn't matter the type of wood that it is. It could be even nether wood, which would be really annoying to get, but it could be any wood, because all I need to do is build chests. That's really what it comes down to. So yeah, if you have wood for sale, let me know your price. Heck, I have tons of iron. I do have some diamonds, and if I need to mine more diamonds, it'd probably be easier than cutting down the trees possibly. But yeah, just let me know your price and I'll figure something out for sure, because I definitely need more trees, because to be able to finish the entire sorter, it's gonna take a lot more hoppers, which I love hoppers. Hoppers are amazing. But thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for the likes. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started on what we're going to be doing today. And I think that the first thing that we're going to start on is going to be the bamboo farm. And the reason why I want to start with the bamboo farm is because it'll start working and start growing. And then that way we can start getting that fuel put into the sorter. So, yeah, if you can get a double chest full of logs, that would be amazing. That would be basically one chest full of chests. So that would be awesome. Which potentially is one chest full of hoppers. So that'd probably be at least another half of my sorter done. So that'd be cool. Maybe even more, honestly. That'd be perfect. I think what I'm going to do is actually go about right here for the bamboo. And I have to leave enough room, and I figured I'll use the same line down here and kind of multitask it, because this is just for the guardian farm. So what I'm going to do is just use that. And what blocks do I want to use? I think I want to use glass. Price for wood, I'll take like 24 iron blocks for the whole chest. Okay, that's too low of a price. I can give you way more than that if that's for the whole chest of wood. Like, I'll give you 5 stacks of iron blocks. Heck, I'll give you, yeah, if you want iron for it, I will give you a lot of iron, trust me. I have no problem giving you iron. Okay. Yeah. Okay, deal. Deal. I might give you a tip. Honestly, I might give you more than that. But deal, for sure. We will need a couple more on the top because, as we know, bamboo kind of sucks when it comes to falling on top of itself. Perfect. Some of these are going to grow higher than the other ones. Alright, this kind of have to be a little bit fast. Let's do rail here, rail here. Go every other one. Because I like putting a lot of light in here just because I feel like plants grow with light, and I don't know if the mechanics actually kind of goes with that, but kind of would make sense if it did. Come on, fit in there. Bamboo a whole bunch more light. Hopefully that makes a difference. I don't really know, to be honest. Alright, so let's build or put a couple more bamboo. Maybe I need to put, there we go. Push it back a little. Might help. Definitely want to plant these before you place the carts in there, though. Perfect. And they have to not be grown. That's another thing for bamboo. I've mentioned it on a previous episode, but I figure I might as well mention it now just in case anybody's new and has not watched the previous episodes. If the bamboo's grown, the minecart hoppers will just sit on top of them. It won't work. Kind of space them out. I mean, I usually just space them out just to kind of give it more likely than not that you're gonna... So got a couple grown. Perfect. At least you have a higher chance of collecting them. It's not completely guaranteed, but they might still get stuck on top of each other, but more or less the ones that are like really close together like this, those ones are bigger issues than not. And let's just push these ones actually over a little bit. I'm gonna put another one because I think I have another one. Now that we have all those placed, get the pistons in. Okay, let's see if I can stand over here. Perfect. And done. Sorry, you're locked in there. I don't know what to do with you yet. Putting them in there. Okay, so that's all closed off. Get up here. Perfect. Yes. Success so far. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Now I just need to make the redstone line like that. Let's do past 2 of these, and then we'll put a repeater going into that one, just to kind of strengthen this back one. And we'll do that, and then strengthen the signal with this. Stop. And then just to be on the safe side, I have the extra space right here to strengthen the signal right there. Bam. Alright, that's done. That actually didn't take too long. I mean, 45 minutes, other than gathering resources, you know, I mean, and I did it the slow, painful minecart hopper way. Not too bad. And then we have our collection system. All I have to do is connect that hopper that we destroyed, get whatever stuff out of there we want to keep. All that can go through. Okay, that doesn't. I think there's just the one rail. Perfect. Thank you for watching Season 2, Episode 11 of the HelixCraft server, the bamboo farm. We got that completed, and stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to be building the sugarcane farm if you guys are interested in seeing that, and we have a lot more episodes coming up very soon, so make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss those uploads. If you did like the video, please hit that like button to help support the channel. I really do appreciate everybody who's been supporting me so far. You guys are my heroes, and thank you so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.